a lot of people are calling me and they're asking me about the COE and the entitlement charges on their COE. So if you have your COE and you look at it, you probably realize that it says $36,000 is your allowed entitlement, which is pretty confusing. So in this video, we're going to go over the calculation the VA uses to determine the amount of VA home loan that you can borrow, and some other factors of the VA home loan, like the limits per property type and limits based off location. So of course, the first step is going to be you need to download your certificate of eligibility from the va.gov website. So if you have not done that, then that is going to be the very first step. If you haven't done it, you're going to go to va.gov, and in the top left corner, you're going to go to the drop-down menu, and then you're going to go to Housing and Assistance. And then once you open the Housing and Assistance tab, it's going to say Request COE Status or Download the Certificate of Eligibility. And there's going to be a link where you can download it or request it right there. But if you have already done that and you have your COE, we're looking at an example right here. This is actually my certificate. So that is going to be step one of figuring out this calculation. Is if you don't have a COE, then you're going to have to get one, so that we can look at this part right here, the entitlement charge column. So this is the confusing number that I was referencing earlier. And if you're looking at your COE right now and you're going back and forth, you're going to realize that our two numbers are not lining up. So mine says 85,500, and you can see that I already have a VA home loan on this right here. So for this video specifically, we're going to use this 85,500 number for the calculating purposes. So whenever you're going through these calculations on your end, you're going to use whatever number you see in this column right here. But the next thing you're going to want to determine is where you are buying. So looking at this map right here, the VA home loan limit varies based off of which county you are buying in the United States. So you can see that most of the map is gray. So most of the county is going to be, the loan limit for a single family property is $806,500. That's for, I don't have the exact percentage, but 99%, 98%. Most of the country, that is going to be the loan limit. But these other ones here in Alaska, Hawaii, most of the coast of California, it looks like we have some Massachusetts, and I think is that DC. Those other places there where the cost of living is probably much higher, the loan limits are increased for people that are buying in those specific areas. So, and then if you want that map, I actually wanted to remove this red one. So ignore that red map. That is just something I downloaded. But if you want to go to that website where I was just looking at, if you want to see this map and you want to look at the data, you can go to the FHFA.gov website where you can see all of the county loan limits per single family, duplex, triplex, fourplex, the limits for each one of those. The link will be in the bio. But before you do that, stick around to the end, because I'm going to show you a formula that I use, and you can also have it as well. So don't miss that. But let's go to this 3-step equation right here that will show you how you can take that entitlement charge from your certificate of eligibility, and you can calculate exactly how much VA home loan you can borrow. So the step one is going to be determining your county loan limit, like we just discussed. So once you know, it's probably, most likely, I think a 98% chance, it's going to be that 806,500. So you're going to take that county loan limit. If it's different, take your limit, not this number, but take your limit and divide it by 4. So in this scenario, 806,500 divided by 4 is 201,625. Then step 2 is we're going to subtract our entitlement charge from the number we calculated in step 1. So take the 2,001,625 that we just determined in step 1 and subtract our 85,500 entitlement charge. This right here is supposed to say 500. Subtract this entitlement charge from that number, and we get a 116,625. Okay. I know I went through that pretty fast, but we're going to divide the county loan limit by 4 and subtract our entitlement charged. Okay, that's a quick way to say it. Divide the county limit by 4 and subtract our entitlement charge that's shown in this picture. Then with the final underlined number that we found in step 2, we're going to take it and we're going to multiply it by 4. And that is what our VA home loan limit is going to be. That's how much the VA will guarantee for you to take out a VA home loan. So that's the formula for calculating that certificate of eligibility number that really doesn't make a lot of sense. I know it's a weird formula, but a lot of people have been asking me what it is lately. So I figured I'd make this video, and I hope that it is helpful for you. But like I said, if you stuck around till the end, I made a spreadsheet that you can have. The link will be, should be the top link in this description, but it is it's going to be all of the counties and states and the associated VA home loan limits. Let me go to the top here. It's kind of long, but so we can see here the county name, the state, and then single family, duplex, triplex, fourplex, and then the associated VA home loan limit. This is all public information. I downloaded this from that FHFA.gov website, but I put it all into this spreadsheet right here. So now we can reference, instead of doing the calculation like we did before, I can go to my state. So I live in North Carolina, and I can go to my county. So once I put in the state, it'll populate all the counties in the state. I find my county of Alamance County, and I want to buy a single family in Alamance County. And then I know that referencing my COE from earlier, I know that my entitlement charge on there was $85,500. The amount that the VA will guarantee is that $664,500. So this is a really quick spreadsheet that will help if you are curious what that number is for you, or if you want to play around with different numbers. I know, like I can see that if I have a triplex, I can do this, or a fourplex. So you can have this spreadsheet. It's 100% free. It's a Google spreadsheet. So if you have a Gmail, I can send you a link to your email, and you open it up. It'll make a copy in your Google Drive. It's 100% free. By the way, the mortgage lenders that I work with will do all of this for you also. So if you don't want to mess around with this, and you're not an analytical psycho like me, and you can rely on your mortgage lending team or the mortgage lenders that I'll introduce you to, and they can do all of this for you. You don't really have to worry about it. But if you are very analytical, I understand. So that is why I made this spreadsheet. If you are still watching, let me know in the comments what you want to see next. If you have any questions or hangups or problems, put them in the comments and let me know so that I know what video to make. My name is Dylan Sievering. I'm a North Carolina real estate broker. Over the last 5 years, me and my family have used our VA home loans to buy several $1 million in VA home loan real estate. Now I use this channel to inform and guide veterans and service members on their VA home buying transactions. I schedule calls with veterans and service members 7 days a week to discuss their home buying opportunities. So whether you're buying, building, duplex, triplex, fourplex, barndominium, modular, manufactured, California, Arkansas, Missouri, Nevada, Illinois, Nebraska, Iowa, Rhode Island, Florida, Texas, Georgia, wherever you're at, let's jump on a call. We can discuss you and your goals. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and share with somebody else. Thanks.